Dang it. Ugh. Come on in. Maybe we can get some work done now. Just maybe. Just maybe. Shoot. Didn't mean to do that. Hey, Warheart. Yeah, I'm just, I haven't opened this session since the last time. That's how long it's been. I gotta get this album out. Oop, I just hit a button. I don't know what that button does. There we go. Problem with Reaper, you hit one button, you can do all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm just going through the little drops that I'm going to have between some of the songs right now. Items as new take. Warheart says, let's see. Live chat. You gotta get this out. Oh, I know. Network deadlines, manager breathing down your neck, label executives, your budget. You gotta get this out. Oh, I know, man. I've been working on this album for 8 years or something. Effortless. I know, right? That's the joke. It's not that effortless. Put a lot of work into this. Kinda. I just do it over too many years. I haven't put an album out of my own for like 15 years. But it seems like 2 weeks ago. Oh, Warheart, you've never put an album out? That's too bad, man. I'm looking forward to anything you put out. First, the items is a new take. Some weird clipping. Recorded tons, not good. This year I think I will myself. Yeah, man. I'd be super looking forward to getting something of yours, you know, in an album format or whatever if you put out singles. The band I'm working with, and I don't know why I haven't heard from them for a week. I heard from the guitar player yesterday, but I don't know. They're a funny bunch sometimes, but I haven't heard from them for a week. And instead of an album, they want to put out a series of singles in like wooden boxes or something. They're gonna get like little cheap little cigar boxes and put out, I don't know if it's 7-inch vinyl or how they're gonna do it. I don't know. It just doesn't sound like they're gonna do an album this time. I guess the last thing they told me is they're just gonna record like 15 songs and see what happens. But I think they want to do a series of cigar box 7-inch vinyl or something like that. So that might be interesting. This clip has some weird static in it. I can't use it. I've seen some group release singles only on Game Boy Advance. Oh man, that is cool. Phew. I never heard of that. That's crazy. I know the Flaming Lips put out a USB thumbstick. You know, like, well, you know what a thumbstick looks like. I don't have one right here, but they put out a USB thumbstick in a gummy skull. So you'd have to like eat the gummy skull to get to the USB stick to put the music on, which is, I don't know, it's kind of cool, but I mean, once that gummy skull's gone, it's gone. I could have that wrong, but some weird freaking pops in here. I want to get rid of them. I think there's something to be said about if you have that much music that you can like throw some away on like that those kind of medias, you know, if you're like, we have so much music that some of it we only released on Game Boy Advance, or some of it we only released on you know, Gummy Skull and Thumbstick, you know, that's kind of cool that they have that much music that they can do that. Or, you know, some bands have so much music they can release it under some unknown band name, or don't even put their name on the album. All right, I need to reverse this. Let's hear what this sounds like. The pops out. Still got some static that I don't like. Oof, I'll get rid of it though. I'll glue these guys together. Sure, you can do this on tape with an old mixing board, but this is faster for sure. Nasty pop in there. Oof. I'm sure you guys can't hear that on the phone, but there's some nasty, nasty pops in here. Which is okay, I can glue them together. Glue them together. Live chat. Maybe a notch. Scoop that bad audio. Yeah. It's times like this, Warheart, I wish I could quite simply just patch you into this live. No, you got to cut and glue the tape and bake it, align your heads, never mind. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. All right, I'm pretty good with that. I'm just messing around with these drops. So I got, what do I got, 11 songs. I don't have a drop for every song, but that's okay. 10 songs. Am I missing a song? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I got 11 songs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 drops. 9 little. Not every song gets a drop. That's fine. Not every song needs a drop. Remember, one didn't export last time. Oh, yeah. So am I missing a song? Let's go. I think I did get that one in, though. Let's just see. Well, go to the notebook. Yeah, 11 songs. Yeah, we got all the songs here. I got another song I could record really quick, but I just got to get this album out, you know? Hey, Mike. Warheart. See, I was actually watching. Hey, Mike, how's it going? Happy Sunday afternoon to you. I got my grass cut, and I was like, I got to go work on that album. Grass is cut. Let's go work on the album. Yeah, that's okay. Up since 4, that's brutal, man. Whew. Yeah, I'm just across the top here. I got all my little my little like movie effects that I'm gonna put in. Like, I'll just play this one really quick. Just like footage of a park. Here's this one. Warheart, where's that live we did? So I took mine down because it has like way too many shots of my email in it. I have to edit mine. I think Mike said he had one he was gonna snip up. So I can't like I've got ours live, Warheart, but I gotta cut like I showed my email like way too many times that I'm comfortable with. And which is probably fine, but you know these animals on YouTube, right? So I gotta edit mine, and then Mike is gonna, I think, make snippets of that live and put it up. So either way, you will get it. It's just not available right now. Yeah, Warheart. So someone that was a master of this is a guy named Kramer. He produced that song "Girl, You'll Be a Woman Soon." It won a Grammy on the Pulp Fiction soundtrack. It was a band called, geez, I can't remember the band's name, but I remember the producer. But anyway, the producer's name is Kramer, or Mark Kramer. You may know him from such credits as Ween, Guar. He's worked with Sonic Youth. He's worked with Daniel Johnson. And Kramer, with his own solo albums, and with Bongwater, his band, he movie snippets. Now, I don't know the legality of it. He used a lot of old vaudeville stuff and country western, like old spaghetti westerns. I'm making sure that my snippets are very legal for me to use. I mean, even White Stripes got in trouble. Brian Eno too. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, be safe. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I got to make sure some of these snippets are my own, and then some of them are from that sound site, but I've reversed them. So, I mean, good luck saying I didn't change them by 30% now, you know. So, I don't know if there's a I may start with this. I think I'm going to start the album with that. It's called Wages of War, the album, but it's not a political album at all, and it has nothing to do with war, short of the first song is about a giant mechanized robot and a little child that find each other after the apocalypse. Just play a little bit of that.
What'd you say your name was? What'd you say this day was? What'd you say this place was called? Solar? How far? Solar? What would you say about that solar? If you leave me here, I will have no one so long.
Yeah, that song, I know that song's weird, Warheart, but it's basically about a gigantic robot, like the size of the Statue of Liberty, or bigger, like a giant 100-story robot, and a little child, you know? And like they're the only ones left on this moon, right? So that the robot's like this, and the kid is like this little ant, you know? And the robot's name is Solar. And they're just like talking, you know? Like the kid's like, "Can I come with you?" And the robot's like, probably not. I'm probably going to die in about 20 minutes. Like I'm probably toast. But that's the song.
What'd you say your name was? What'd you say this day was? What'd you say this place was called? Solar? How far? Solar? What'd you say your name was? Where'd you say that you put your brain? And I put my things inside the bag. Solar? How far? Solar? you catch your face? What did you say your name was? Did you say that your face was breaking? Your face is breaking, the ice is cracking, birds are hatching. So long, so long, the one crash landing here on the soaring count. So long, the one moving up the other wall. So long.
Yeah, so I mean, so yeah, you do the graphic novels. Well, I'm into that sort of thing, right? Totally into that sort of thing. And in this case, yeah, it's like after a giant space war, there's a giant 100-story robot and a kid, and that's all that's left. And the kid is just like, man, I can't believe I found this 100-story robot. This is gonna be great. But the 100-story robot's pretty much toast. You know, it's like, nah, you can't come with me. Like I am bleeding out. You know, and so obviously after the robot, like the kids toast too, obviously. But anyway, that's Solar, the opening track of this album, and I think I'm gonna start it with these fireworks. Let's just see what we get here.
What'd you say your name was? What'd you say this day was?
And it lets me add to the length of the album, and I think I'm gonna end it with these fireworks.
Say your name was. I don't believe in anything. How did you say your face was made?
Yeah, so it basically just ends with sort of both of them realizing that, it seemed like they're the last two left on the moon, but those two are toast too. It ain't gonna work out for either of them. All right, here's track 2 coming into track 2. Oh, I didn't let it go. Track 2 is Mouth, which is basically... Mouth is like a Dick Tracy boss, like one of these weird mutant Dick Tracy Bond villains. That's the Mouth. The Mouth takes care of you and your family too.
The mouth takes care of you and of your family too. You say it don't believe when we tell you to.
Yeah, so save that up. So I'm not really mastering right now. I'm just dropping these drops in. Let's see if I can glue all this stuff together. Glue Solar together. I mean, if this was tape, it'd be permanent, right? So sometimes you got to make these decisions.
place was called Solar. How far? Solar. What'd you say your name was? Where'd you say that you put your brain? Can I put my things inside the bag? Solar. How far? Solar.
Just want to hear the intro, those fireworks again going into it. Let's go from the beginning. Doesn't really sound like a planet being destroyed. It does sound like fireworks, so I may have to put some screams in there too.
How did you say your face was made?
Yeah, I don't know, Warheart. I'm really on the fence about it too. I don't have a lot of cash right now to throw at it, but I'm like, I would like to get this just mastered. I should reach out to Todd Tobias. He's accessible. He's an accessible guy. He would have did this album and like 30 others. This is a Guided by Voices album. His name's in this book. His name's probably, I don't know where they put the credits, probably just in the book, but he masters. He's easy to get a hold of. He's a nice guy. You can email him. He'll talk shop with you all day. Like, he's just a good guy. He's in a band called Circus Devils with the main guy from Guided by Voices. So I don't know. I could send it to Todd Tobias. I could send it to that Kramer guy I was talking about. I don't know what he'd zing me for mastering. He'd be probably on the more expensive side. Or you could, what's this? I reckon I'll experiment with some plugins. Yeah. I don't know. I would be more confident with me not doing it. I'd be more confident with someone else mastering it. So I like what I've done there with the fireworks, but I need some, it doesn't sound like a planet being destroyed. It sounds like fireworks. So I'm going to have to get some screams in there eventually. Let's, and then we move on to mouth. Obviously any of this could use some EQ. I'm going to move all these drops back. Yikes. All right, from mouth we go into song 3, which is called Dear Enough, which I'm sure needs a drop because it's just not an interesting song. Love the Tex-Mex guitar. Yeah, it is kind of like that Mexican dun 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 dun.
Holding you dear enough, like spiral ribbons, trail like sparks down. Our shoulders, the cold did more than weaken us, rusted souls cracking like oil barrels, seams no longer holding, and you're still in the chill, in the cold, beautiful in your stillness and the beauty unframed by the dark. Holding you dear enough.
brings us about 11 minutes into the album. All right. And then we seem... Are these fully new recordings or some are remixes? Are these fully new recordings? No, I haven't done anything to them. Like I haven't done anything to them. Like if you heard them last time, I mixed that last one, that Dear Enough, I mixed it live in a live. I used the Tascam Model 24 to do it. I really haphazardly just threw some delay and some EQ on it and was like, yep, that's okay. You know, good enough. Snip that there. And then we get into well, yeah, that's like when you sent me back that track that Platinum Baby had mixed. The vocal effects were kind of bugging me at first because I was so used to hearing it without. But you know, I get it now. I wish I would have heard that song that you did. I wish I would have heard it the Platinum Baby way first. Then the vocals wouldn't rub me the wrong way. You know, it's good both ways, but I don't know. It's hard with that. That movie, that is still for me the end of some indie movie where all the characters have tied up all the loose ends, the hero gets the girl, and then that song plays for me. I don't know. That's what I hear. Yeah, I can't let myself get married to a dry, rough mix. Yeah, that is, it becomes a problem sometimes. The drums come out, and geez, I almost don't need drops. I'm moving right along here, not really adding the drops. This is where so I had to add this weird little annoying synth part in at the end because Spotify doesn't like short songs. So sorry, let me just mess with my mute here. I had to add this weird little annoying synth part in to make it a full 60-second song because Spotify gives me the hardest time with songs that are under 60 seconds. Which sucks because I like little snippets that are under 60 seconds. I like 10-second little, you know, like on an album. But Spotify's not cool with that because I think somebody took advantage, you know, back when the payment system was different. And they're like, I'll just AI 3 trillion little bloops and then Spotify will have to pay me or something like that. So Spotify's like, nope, no more of that. All your songs have got to be 60 seconds. At least that's what CD Baby makes me do. So I don't know. But that's why I had to add this annoying synth part at the end. I don't like it, but maybe I'll add a drop to it. Where's my... Maybe I'll add that backward circus to this. Or let's try this here. Oh no, I don't like that at all. Nope, that does not work. Let's grab this little snippet. That's not bad. That little weird little phone ring. I can shove that in there just for something interesting going on.
She was very boring, and then she died.
I think she needs to die, and then the little phone call thing needs to happen.
Very boring, and then she died.
And then it goes right into a weird synth song. I didn't even really put much thought into the... I guess this is the order these are going in. Let me save this really quick. Those obviously need to get pushed together more. Rather arbitrary, this. I don't mind that. It's a little better than what was going on there. And then this needs to bring forward so that it's more of a... Hey, Full Blast, how's it going? Warheart, you said that Epitaph Records punk record. Like, that sounds like something right up my alley that I would love. But yeah, Spotify, I don't know, man. I try to do a song under 60 seconds. They give me a hard time. Which, yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. But this is what I got to do. I gotta jam nonsense synth stuff after my songs just to make Spotify and CD Baby happy. Which is whatever. Ooh, those could go together kind of nice. Let's do that. Got some more synth nonsense up here that I could push into that. What's this one sound like? Not that one. Does that fit at all? Can we make that fit at all? Girl named December into this song. The scroll wheel. Howdy. But I can create a 6-hour track in under 60 seconds of writing time. But I create a 6 You gotta watch when you use the middle scroll wheel on the mouse and Reaper. You can just like cause total chaos. It doesn't always do what you think it does. All right, I want to try to slip this little soundbite in here. Between here and here. As weird as that is, I think I like it. Let's just see. I don't know about that. Let's move that one back. I know I got some weird circus snips and stuff up here. I'm gonna see if I can normalize this weird Star Trek one. Where's my normalize button? Render is a new take. Glue. Is there no way to normalize this thing? Group take. Item processing. Normalize the items. Okay. Let her rip. There we go. Now we can find. Now we gotta. Oh, this is gonna be probably loud now. Yeah, that's loud and annoying. It's got some nasty frequencies in it. Let's see what this is. That's another one of the End of Solar. Let's see what this one is. All right, let's take a little snip of that. Copy. Go back down to where we're working. If you're just joining us now, I'm kind of mastering my album, but before I do the mastering, I'm actually just like lining up these little snippet drops between the songs. I'm trying to cheat, make the album, you know, a full 45 minutes. I don't like short albums. And at the same time, I'm willing to kind of stuff the sausage with potato starch, if you know what I mean. Like, you know, like, well, it was only 39 minutes, but I stuffed it full of crap, so now it's 45 minutes, you know? All right, let's paste that right here, that weird backwards French girl on the phone, and let's just see what we get with that transition. Album filler, that's right. Yep. You know how them painters get away with just like throwing paint at the canvas and then they sell it for $1 million? Well, that's what I'm doing here. I'm just throwing some sound samples at the sound canvas, and I kind of don't hate that. So let's just check that again. Okay, that last synth thing is too boring, so I'm gonna have to slide the French talking girl into it. I don't hate that, especially since I'm trying to pad a song that was originally, what, 30 seconds long? All right.
all the time.
Here comes one of the burners. Hey, Full Blast, is it this one here? The Brainworks? Yeah, I guess I own it. I've never used it, man. Like, do you know how it works? Oh, activation required. Maybe I don't own it. That's the one, yeah. Maybe I thought I owned it. You know what? I do own it. It's just not activated, which is kind of annoying because I do own it. I know I do, or else it wouldn't be installed on my computer. You know, free maybe. No, I think like I'm not sure how Full Blast got his, but I got mine. I think with one of the Focusrites. Does that sound right? Full Blast. Like I got mine with something. It came with something. Probably there's an old email with the license. Yeah. Or I think like if I log into my Focusrite account, it'll be sitting there. I just want to check this transition between songs real quick again. Oh, that's crap. That. We need to slice that. And hey, Full Blast, did you pay for that? Like, how did you get that BX thing? All right, gotcha. Okay, so the Classic is free, so that's good to know for everybody to check out. I think I got a copy free with Focusrite. Focusrite, when you buy an interface, they give you like quite a lot of plugins for free, maybe like $600 worth. All right, I don't mind that transition at all. All right, now we're going into song 7. Oh, let's just hear how this ends. Oh, I don't mind that at all. Now I got some freaking... Ooh, I can't have that the whole way, though. I am going to slice that there. I'm going to move that back. I'm going to move you down because I like what you're doing. What's the next song? But don't you? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna shorten you up and make you a transition between these two songs. Let's hear what that sounds like. We're ending the song I See Police. We're playing the synth nonsense, and we're going to a song called But Don't You. I don't mind that at all. Hey, Warheart, check that. How awesome is that?
It's a little strange, the things that have happened to you. But don't you, when you think about your life and the things that have happened to you, you want them to.
Oh, man. Hey, Full Blast, even my classic isn't registered. I hate when stuff like that happens. I mean, I could register it, but... I should start thinking about this post-production stuff. Yeah, I mean, unless you're going to have... Like Platinum Baby, he does the mastering too, right, Warheart? I even thought about, after you had your thing mixed and I saw his channel, I even thought about maybe just having him do it, or having you do it, or having Mike do it, or whatever, you know, like, but right now, I feel I'm going to go to Todd Tobias. I feel like I'm going to go to Todd Tobias from the Guided by Voices family of things to have this mastered. If you ask me right now, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I can't really master either. I mean, I'm not going to lie and say that I can. You know, I can't do it right. I don't know. For a couple $100, Todd Tobias would probably do it. So, all right. I'm just going to see if the end of this But Don't You song needs a drop. I think it needs some more of that bleep bloop synthy stuff. What is this? Oh, that's that weird Star Trek thing that's really loud now. I probably won't use that for anything. It's so loud now because I normalized it. What is this? There, I love that. That weird backwards DM teeth synth. Let's slice... Bring it down to where I'm working. If anybody's just watching this for the sake of watching Reaper, S is the slice key, and it's probably the key I use the most on Reaper, short of the spacebar. I like slicing waves, and I pretend that they're tape. But as Warheart pointed out earlier, there's so much better than tape because tape is a physical pain in the behind. All right. So that song was called But Don't You, and we're coming out of it like this. Let's see what that sounds like. How about that for an accidental drop, Warheart? I freaking nailed that. Come on, that's I know, right? Like, come on. I accidentally nailed that. It's interesting. It makes the song longer. It sounds cool. And I accidentally dropped it there. All right, let's get into this next song, which is called Something Very Soon, which starts very abruptly because I literally sliced the front of the song off because I don't like the first sentence, the first lyric in the song. So I said, screw it. I just sliced it off. So it just starts. So let's check that. I don't mind that for indie rock. If anybody wants to know what I'm doing, I'm sequencing the songs on my album. The album has 11 tracks. I'm doing it in Reaper. So these are the songs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Up here on track 1, or I'm going to call it track 0, is all these little drops. There's like backward synthesizer and people talking in parks, merry-go-rounds backwards, just a bunch of weird sound effects up here. And I'm dragging them between the songs to make the songs and the album more interesting and to make the album longer, because the album was only coming out at about 38, 39 minutes. I don't like that. I want a 45-minute album roughly, 22 and a half minutes per side kind of thing. So I'm just padding the album with this stuff, sequencing my songs, and kind of getting ready for mastering. I probably won't do the actual surgical compression and EQ. I'll probably send that to Todd Tobias from the Guided by Voices fame. So unless I send it to, somebody else. So if you're just catching up, that's what we're doing. And I'm just going to zoom into this song, which is called Something Very Soon. We're going to see how it ends and with the relationship to the next song and what we need to do to tie them together. So this is Something Very Soon, and it's going into a song called Honor You Like China. And I don't mind that as a transition. In fact, it could probably go back just a little bit. And then after Honor You Like China, we're going into the last song, which is actually Mike Forrester, I Love Recording, actually mixed this for me, which was nice of him. And of all the mixes I have, I liked his the best, so we're just keeping his mix, which is cool because I gave him crap. And I was just like, here's some crap, and he was still able to mix it. So, I should have re-recorded the song. It was pretty crappy, but he was still able to work with it, which I appreciated. So I was like, oh, okay. I gave him crap, and he gave me something I kind of like back. So I'll just use it, right? So. It's a 6-minute punk song, which I think is funny because why would you need a 6-minute punk song? Oh, I missed some comments. So all mixed down to RMS minus 10 decibels or so. Expecting later mastery might let the computer do it. That's cool. Warheart says, I'm actually working on art right now, designing a company logo by hand. Nice. Company, like for your own company or for somebody? Like somebody's commissioned you to do it or asked you to do it? Give me back to my Reaper. This is the end of the album. Let's just see. So I'm going to end the album how it starts with those fireworks that are actually supposed to be bombs bursting in air, which is here. So I just need to take a slice of that. So I'll copy. And I'll come down here. Where are you? End of the song. Right here. And we will paste that here. There we go. So if anybody plays the album back to back, they'll hear the same kind of bombs bursting in air fireworks.
Would you say your name?
Oh, that's cool. Tabletop baseball game. That's cool. I really like that. What is that? Games Workshop. The people that do. Oh, somebody help me here. Warhammer. They have a tabletop kind of a football game, and it's really fun. It's different rules than football. You know, roll dice and things like that. But yeah, it's a tabletop football game with like mutant characters. I'm not describing it too well. It's basically from the Warhammer company. Yeah, I wish the fireworks sounded more like the Death Star ripping planets apart, but I could work on that. Okay, so we've kind of got everything kind of sequenced. I like the way the tracks hit each other. Let me zoom this way out again. I probably won't use any more drops. So the album is now... Shoot, the album's only 38 minutes long. Are you kidding me? All that? I only got 38 minutes out of it? Well, I'm going to have to put another song on the album, man. I'm not going to do a 38-minute album. I'm going to do a 45-minute album. I barely extended the time at all. That's crap. Let's just zoom in and see exactly how long the album is now. Yeah, all them little drops and extensions I put in there, and the album's still only 38 minutes long. So this is another thing that you can do to find out how long your album's going to be if you're trying to do an A-side, B-side to vinyl, is you can line it up all in Reaper to do that. It's kind of a handy way to go, oh, this is the middle of the album. Boom, right here. Yeah, in between an EP and an LP. Yeah, I just don't like it, man. I want it to be... You know, if you're going to put an album out, give people 22 and a half minutes aside, you know? Yeah. So I'm going to have to record I'm going to have to put a 12th song on here, which I like anyway. I like 6 and 6 on both sides, 6 on the A side, 6 on the B side. You know who gets away with 8 to 10 track is Led Zeppelin or Bob Dylan. I think he was always 10 tracks. If you look at those CBS records, it's like 10 tracks, 10 tracks, 10 tracks, 10 tracks. I don't like that. I like 12 tracks. Guided by Voices will do a heck of a lot more. You got a 19 right here. Sometimes they do like, 30. They got a what is it? Under the Bushes, Under the Stars, and Alien Lanes. Here's a classic. 12, absolutely. Yeah, no, I think so. I mean, here's a classic. How many did they do? There's probably 12 tracks on here. It's hard to read the way they've done them. I can't just read it, but I'm sure there's 12. 12 tracks right here. 12's the number, right? Here we got a Ween, not really a studio album. This is more like scraps of stuff that didn't get released, and we are 12 tracks. Yeah, I'm going to need a 12th track. That's okay. I have songs. I can record a song. I think we've done some nice work here today, getting these sequenced up. I like the transitions. Hello, Shinola, yeah. Well, Simon and Garfunkel had a track on... Oh, shoot, I missed that. Let me see here. Simon and Garfunkel had a track on Bookends that was just voices of old people talking. Oh, that's interesting. Bookends. Bookends is the name of the album, Warheart? Very interesting. We'll check that out. So I think I'm going to knock this session off. Hey, thanks for joining me, everybody. I'm happy with the transitions, even though I got a lot of them by accident. I just dropped sound effects that I like between the songs, and 3 or 4 of them, if you were watching, accidentally worked out very perfectly. Like, I couldn't be happier with the transition between songs. But I'm not happy about this 38-minute album business. So I'm going to dig up an old song, maybe try to get a 3 or 4 minute song, and just try to fill this thing. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hey, everybody, have a good Sunday afternoon. I guess it's still kind of early where you're at, Warheart. It's probably like 2 in the afternoon for you. Thanks for sharing your journey. Yeah, thanks, Full Blast, for being here. And I'm going to look into this BX business. It is a tool I have in my toolbox. I'm glad you mentioned it. And 114 here. Oh, he's still midday for you, Warheart. Yeah, thanks, Full Blast. I'm going to look into this thing. Maybe I'll watch some YouTube videos on it. I just don't know how to work it at all, right? But maybe it'll master for me. It's one of these ethical things. It's like, should I be paying a mastering guy, especially when I have access to one? Or should you let a machine do it? Or I don't know. If I don't get it mastered right, I will forever look back and go, remember that album I put out in 2025 that just never really sounded as good as it could have? It's not fair to myself, to not have it done right. But hey, thanks, everybody. I knock this off. Appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed, consider liking and subscribing. Appreciate you watching this. And I'll talk to you. I'm sure I'll talk to all you guys later. Thank you.